Hello my friends, welcome back. As you can see in the title of the video, I'll be using a full face makeup tutorial of my all-time favorite and new favorite makeup products. So without further ado, let's begin. I'm going to start hydrating my lips, and for that I'm going to use a very all-time favorite CeraVe Healing Ointment. This for me has been the most effective way to hydrate my lips. It's easy. It's reliable. There's nothing that hydrates my lips better than the CeraVe Healing Ointment. Moving on with the skin, I'm going to start with this Tatcha Dewy Milk Moisturizer. I've talked about this in a past video and it has become my favorite. I highly appreciate how it preps my skin before makeup. Now, in between foundation and skin tint, which for me is almost the same thing, skin tint is like a very lightweight foundation. I was caught in between two, but because I've been using this for a long time, I'm going to use this one. And I find this product really underrated. And as you can see, it's a little bit lighter than my skin, but we're going to fix that with bronzer. So there's nothing we cannot correct. I love the way it leaves my skin. I try to stay away of products that are too oily because I really don't like the way it leaves my skin. And it's sometimes hard to find products that are sort of like water based. This product is also my favorite face mist. I've talked about this one in all of my videos, I would say. It's antibacterial and I like to use it especially in my beauty blenders and also brushes. Now, I like to do this just right after I applied the skin tint because this is going to allow me make the product all even in my skin. It feels hydrated and not oily, and that's exactly what I look in a foundation. Not oily. For bronzer, if you've been watching my videos lately, you are definitely going to know that this has become my favorite, one of my favorite products. I love the color and mostly the consistency of it, that is sort of like a serum. It's sort of like this skin tint because they both are not oily, very lightweight, doesn't make your skin look too heavy too. And I love that. Then I'm going to, again, to correct and avoid harsh lines too. This is an all-time favorite. I've tried several brow gels and I always come back to this. I don't know if it's the color that I like the best or how it just basically works on my eyebrows. With concealer, if you would have asked me what's my favorite concealer of all times, I would definitely say the Tarte concealer. But I've been trying others and I've liked them. I like a lot of them, but because I've loved this for so long, I'm going to use it. And I think that the secret with this product is just to use this tiny bit. I think it's all you need with this Tarte, with the Tarte concealer, because just a tiny bit goes a long way. So I'm just going to put it here, and I also try not to put it too close my under eyes because it will dry it. So I'll put this here, and then with this same, I'm going to use it here, here. I'm going to use it here. And then here just blend everything, but you see how just with a tiny bit it goes long way, goes long way. Before I move on with the eyes, I'm going to go with this setting powder, loose setting powder from Huda Beauty. This has been my all-time favorite as well. I've tried several and for some reason I always come back to this one. I think it goes well with my skin. And then again on the nose. And basically in all the places that you've put the concealer. Then I blend it all well with a thicker brush, especially in the eyelids because otherwise we would smudge. It doesn't matter how good the mascara is. If your eyelids are sort of like sweaty or oily or wet or whatever, it's going to smudge. So I'll try to just basically do that. Now with the eyes, probably you know the answer. It's this Foxy from Charlotte Tilbury. I love the color, and actually it's not an eyeliner, it's a lip liner, but I love it. It goes perfectly well on your eyes. So I'm just going to go here. Now for eyeshadow, I was actually very caught in between this one and the Makeup by Mario that you've seen me use a lot. And because this was my favorite palette way before the one Makeup by Mario, I'm going to use this one because I still love it. It's actually pretty nice. I'm going to use this brown. And for the inner part, I'm going to use this metallic, I would say it's silver, metallic silver. I really like it. And I'm also going to use it underneath here, because why not? Okay, now for mascara. This was easy. I love a lot of mascaras. There are a lot that are really, really good. But this from Thrive Cosmetics, this tubing mascara for me is unbeatable. And I was pretty close with the tubing mascara from Too Faced and the tubing mascara from Tarte. Both of them are really good, but the difference with this one, in my experience, the others tend to dry faster. With this one, I haven't had that problem. I mean, it gets dry after months, but not as fast as the other ones. I don't know. The funny thing is that I've read commentaries saying the opposite. So I don't know, because I have... I'll show you 1 second. This is how much I love this mascara. I've tried the other ones, and I still firmly say that this one doesn't dry as fast as the Tarte and the Too Faced. So for that reason, this is my favorite. It wasn't for me that hard to choose. So on the contrary, this was really hard for me to choose because there are a lot that I really love. And at the end, I decided to keep this one, which was my first Hourglass palette. And the reason why I love it so much, besides the great quality of blushes that Hourglass has, is the colors that they have in their palettes. And my favorite one has always been, well, I tend to mix this one with this one, but my favorite is this one. So I'm going to use this one. The color is beautiful. I think it goes well in all seasons. And yeah, and I like the way it blends. And with this one, I'll also use the bronzer, which I'll just put here under my cheeks, on my hairline. To brighten up the area, I'm going to use this white, and I'll put it on top of the blush here. Also, again, in places where I've used the concealer, I like to brighten up that area a lot. What I like about this one better than the one that you've been seeing me using, which is this one, in case you haven't, is that this one tends to dry my skin a little bit and this one doesn't. So I appreciate this one very much. I'm going to get a smaller brush, same, and I'm going to just put it here to brighten up my under eyes. And then with a big fluffy brush, I'm going to just blur it a little bit. Now for freckles, I'm going to use these two. I used to like another one, but I never got to like it as much as this one. And I've tried a lot of them, and I never got to like any as much as I like this one. So for that reason, I love that. And I also love the fact that it comes in a pack and in 2 different colors, because it makes it more natural when it comes in 2 different colors. So with the dark one, I use on my real sunspots and little beauty mark. And with the light one, I create some sort of like shadow freckles. And I actually got distracted because I usually do this before the blush, so it can look even more natural, but I got distracted trying to find and decide which was my favorite blush, but at the end, I forgot to take that one. It's okay. With lips, I definitely have to go with Spice by MAC. Has been my all-time favorite. I still love it. I still purchase it. I still wear it often. I've been using it since, I think, even early 2000s. I don't remember since when, but it has been since I was even in the university, or I was off university or something like that. But I've always loved Spice by MAC. I've never found any other lip liner that would be this amazing. So definitely MAC. Didn't have to think much for this one either. Love the color. I like to blur it a little bit. It's the best color. And then I always do this. Now for lipstick, I don't know if it was that hard for me, but this was the first that came to my mind. There are a lot that I really like. I've never been a lipstick sort of girl. I don't know, for some reason I've always tried to fix my eyes. I've always tried to focus more in enhancing my eyes. So I've usually tend to neglect my lips. And but there are a lot that I really like, and at the end, I decided to choose this Chanel Rouge Coco Flash in the shade 54 Boy. I just love it so much. I've never been so in love with a lipstick more than this one, so yeah, that's for that reason I choose this one. But yeah, there are a lot that I like a lot. And as I was just saying, I've never been too focused on my lips. If there was a product that I would neglect most of the time, was lip gloss, but this was the one that made me like them and enjoy wearing them. And I think it's also a very beautiful color. I love and appreciate that it's not sticky either, and it also has sort of like a plumping effect as well. I love the color very much. I think it's really beautiful. Last one, but certainly not the least important one, it's setting spray. This was easy for me. This is my favorite. I've tried the matte one, but I always come back to this one. I think this one leaves your skin more natural looking. I don't know, for some reason I like this one better, and I like this one better than any other setting spray that I've tried. And I've tried quite a bunch, and the way this one works is just really great. And I don't have to put much of it either, so it's great. I have the big bottle. Now let me pull you so you can see the close-up. I really like the combination of the lipstick and the eyeshadow. I didn't realize. Okay, let me know in the comment section which are your favorite makeup products, and if you like any of the ones I mentioned in the video. Anyways guys, I hope you find this video helpful in any way. I hope you like it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, consider subscribing. That would help us a lot. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can get notified every time we download a video, and we hope to see you on the next one. Bye! No reason why I don't wear lip gloss. I have my mouth full of fur.